So a little update. This is day 3, and as you can see in the underwater world, we do have some sea monkeys. They seem to be congregating around the light. Obviously we know that they like light sources, so I leave the LED lights on pretty much all day and only turn them off when I go to bed, just to give them a bit more extra light and probably a little bit of warmth as well. But yeah, you can see that we do have, well actually these are the Aqua dragons, so that's pretty cool. I haven't seen anything yet in the expedition tank. Let's have a quick look. Actually, I just have seen some movement. You can see that little thing in the middle? So these are the Aqua dragons in the expedition. And yeah, I can see a few now. So they've hatched, and they've hatched pretty quick actually. So I'll leave them for another day, I think, and then give them some food. You can see the little one there. It's not great focus, but pretty cool. So I need to make up some more brine shrimp eggs, to feed to my axolotl babies, and I want to do another just a brine shrimp tank, just to see how it's going to compare with the other two tanks in hatching and longevity and what have you. So basically I'm just going to use Evian water, table salt. So it's just the ordinary salt that you get in the supermarket. And you've got to make sure it's non-iodized, but this is just normal table salt. So use half a litre of water, which is bottled water, and 3 teaspoons, this is quite a large teaspoon actually, of table salt. And give it a good stir. Until you kind of see it clearing, and then you know that it's dissolving. So this will be quite interesting, because I'm going to run this tank purely as a brine shrimp. So I'm going to take them from the hatchery, put them in table salt, just in the same density as this, and then feed them spirulina powder and see if they thrive. You can see it's dissolved, so now I've gone nice and clear. You don't have to be too precious about this. These things are really quite bomb-proof. And in here there's a fill line, and you just top this up to the fill line, and you have to get it kind of right, because the idea is that the eggs will stay on the outside because they can't get past this barrier, but the brine shrimp can actually swim into the center because they're looking for the light. They can only get the light in the center, and that's how you separate the brine shrimp from their eggs, so that when you feed or when you take them out, you don't get any of the broken eggshells and unhatched eggs. You just get purely good live brine shrimp. And here's my little bag of brine shrimp eggs. You've got a little scoop, and you put the eggs around the outside. And I used about 3 scoops last time. That should probably be enough. Okay, and you see this barrier here will stop the eggs from drifting into the centre. So when they hatch, they'll swim underneath and then congregate in the light, and then you can use this to pick them up and take them out. And it's quite important to put the lid on properly. So you have a little dial here which says open and closed, and you just swish it into the closed position, and that will stop any light from getting in other than in the center, which is where you want to catch them. And it took about, I don't know, probably about a day and a half last time to start getting babies. So I'll keep you up to date, and then we can start that little project and see how we get on. So yeah, I'll just show you the sea monkeys. So these are doing really well. There's tons of them still. I did give them a little bit of food. I'm not gonna feed them now for another few days, but I think you can see that there are quite a lot of them actually. I'm quite impressed. The aqua dragons certainly aren't as numerous as these guys, and they're smaller as well. They're literally like specks of dust, whereas these guys, after 3 days, are actually, you can see definition on them. So cool. Okay, check back.